morning. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to speak directly to the people of New Orleans about a very serious and unacceptable situation. Earlier today, the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office discovered that multiple incarcerated individuals escaped from custody. What we know right now is that during a routine head count at 8:30 this morning, it was determined that several detainees were unaccounted for. Immediately upon discovery, OPSO activated emergency protocols and launched a coordinated response to locate and return these individuals to custody. We are actively working with local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies in a full-scale search operation. While we are in the process of confirming specific details and identities, we are urging the public to remain alert. If you see anything suspicious or have any information that may assist in locating these escapees, please contact law enforcement immediately, and we're going to give you some contact information. Do not engage or approach these subjects. To be accountable and transparent, we are launching a full investigation to determine how this escape occurred, including reviewing facility protocols, staff performance, and physical security measures. Any lapses or failures that contributed to this incident will be addressed swiftly and with full accountability. The next steps are that OPSO will continue to provide updates to the media and public as the investigation progresses and more facts become available. We are committed to transparency throughout this process and will not rest until all of these individuals are back in our custody. I'm going to turn this over now to Chief Christopher Goodley, who is over our Field Operations Bureau, to talk about how the hunt for these folks is going on. Chief.
Good morning, all, and thank you. So early this morning, we were notified of approximately 11 individuals that had breached or escaped our custody. So those individuals right now are named. So 1 through 11, Antoine Massey, all of these are adult males, if you will. Linton Van Buren, Jermaine Donald, Leo Tate, Kendall Miles, Derek Groves, Corey Boyd, Gary Price, Robert Moody, DeCannon Dennis, and Keith Lewis. All of those suspects are considered to be armed and dangerous. So anybody with information, we encourage you to see something, say something, and let us know. Call Crime Stoppers or 911 immediately if you see any of these individuals. We want to return them back to justice immediately.
I'm now going to turn it over to Major Silas Phipps Jr., who is the leader of the Investigative Services Bureau, to talk a little bit about the ongoing investigation.
Thank you, Sheriff. Good morning. I'm going to be very brief. So we do have information on when the subjects left our custody. We are working every angle at this point, as the Sheriff said, with all of our local, state, and federal partners to get them back into custody. I just want to remind the public and anyone that may be assisting them that if we identify you and can prove that you are assisting them, we will prosecute you along with them to the fullest extent of the law. We will provide additional information from the investigatory side as it becomes available, which will include a timeline. I know Chief Goodley already mentioned the names. We will also be providing you those photographs, and we ask that you keep those plastered out throughout all of the news stations that are here.
Thank you, Major. We will be disseminating the photos of these individuals as well. In closing, I want to let you know our top priority right now is the safety of the public and returning these individuals to our custody without delay. I want to thank our deputies and our law enforcement partners who are working around the clock to resolve this matter. We ask for the community's vigilance and cooperation during this process. And I want to just emphasize something else the Major said. Anyone who helped or contributed to this escape will be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law.
Sheriff, you say public safety is the most important thing, but the public was not notified until just now. Why didn't you all notify the public sooner if this was such an immediate crisis to track down these dangerous individuals? Why didn't you notify the public sooner? Sheriff, why can't you answer any questions? Sheriff. And once again, that was Sheriff Susan Hudson declining to answer any questions. She refused to answer why the public was not notified sooner about these dangerous individuals. The sheriff's office says that 11 people escaped from the Orleans Parish Correctional Center. They did read out the names, and they said that they will be providing photos shortly. But once again, the sheriff's office refusing to answer questions on exactly how these individuals escaped, what time they escaped. They said that they were able to figure this out around 8:30 this morning. So still lots of questions and unanswered questions here from the sheriff's office. And we do see Gary Sheets, communications employee here with the sheriff's office. Gary, are you able to answer why the public wasn't notified sooner about this escape?
We notified the public as soon as we learned about it.
Y'all learned at 8:30 this morning. We weren't notified at 8:30 this morning.
Well,
Why weren't y'all sending out information sooner?
yeah.
And that's Gary Sheets, a communications employee here for the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office. He says that they notified the public as soon as they found out, but we're learning that they found out at 8:30 this morning. There was no release, no information. We learned from a source, Gabby Killett, one of our other reporters. She contacted multiple sources after receiving a tip and was able to confirm that at least 7 inmates escaped. We now know that number is 11. But once again, the Sheriff's Office declining to answer anything about why they didn't notify the public sooner about this alleged danger that they want the public to be aware of.
Chris, one of the things that really sticks out, of course they need to tell the public, but just learning from our sources, local law enforcement, surrounding agencies, I would love to know what time they alerted, OPSO alerted them, because from what we're learning, they were not alerted until now.
Well, exactly, Lucy. So we spoke with multiple sources, including the U.S. Marshal's Office, Louisiana State Police. We reached out to NOPD, and they all say that they were not asked to assist by the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office. So if the sheriff didn't walk away, we would have been able to ask her that question.